Good afternoon. It's Boom X Generational Health,
I'm Miss J.
and I'm Rocky. Okay, so today's topic that we picked out of the box is women role models who embody fierceness and strength. Role models play a crucial role in shaping our lives, particularly for women seeking to embody fierceness and strength. Positive role models can significantly influence our mental and physical well being, providing a source of inspiration, confidence, and support. The importance of positive role models is, according to research, having positive role models is vital for mental health and overall well being. Role models help individuals to visualize their potential and set achievable goals, fostering a sense of self worth and confidence. A study published in the BMC Medical Education journal highlights the role of role models in boosting confidence and providing support, which is crucial for personal development. Moreover, role models can help combat negative stereotypes and promote positive behaviors and attitudes, especially in underrepresented groups. It's from the British Journal of General Practice. Positive role models and shared experiences provide inspiration, support, and a source of motivation, helping us to navigate life's challenging, embracing the influence of strong women, and creating meaningful traditions can profoundly impact our lives. So now we'll just, go back and forth and do a little discussing of who our
Okay.
role models might be that we've had either all our life or new people we've known for a little bit of time or a long time.
Well, my first role model would be the woman who gave birth to me, Thelma Moody Johnson. Um, she lived a robust life to the age of 99, and I pray that I can survive that long if I do her um, the things that she did. And I've remembered some of them. But anyhow, she's a trailblazer of the 20th century, I would say. Um, she had a lot of talents, and I picked up some of them like travel, um, my work ethics, because
Mm-hmm.
she believed in that, and telling the truth and being honorable. One talent I did not pick up from her is cooking. I, I I feel bad that I didn't, but fortunately, someone did pick up on it, and I will get to that later. My I have many role models, but my next one would be my former boss and friend. I'd like to say Janet Gerwich. Um, I've known Janet since 1975. I started working at Foley's in 71, and she started in 75, but I've known her since then. After I retired from Foley's in 2006, I started working for her. She had already left Foley's and founded her own company, Laura Mercier Cosmetics. You might all may have heard of it, and that was a success. Um,
I have on Laura Mercier setting powder right now. All right.
okay, there you
I'm
go.
looking
All
Laura
right,
Mercier
Jay.
flawless.
Yeah, flawless. That's true. And and I worked with her for 12 years after I retired from Foley's, and that was a blessing. And I saw a lot of things, and I picked up a lot of good tidbits from that experience. There's not much I can't say about Janet because she was just the best. The best. She turned into one of my best friends. Okay, so that's her.
And I like the wherewithal that she showed in just branching out and starting a whole cosmetics line.
Yeah, yeah.
That's admirable and it's daunting, but it's like if
To
she
this
can do
day.
it, it's like you can start a cosmetic line or whatever kind of line or anything that you're trying to do and just work really hard at it and it can be successful.
Right.
And
Well,
now
so then she sold that company after 10 years and got into private equity, and that's when I worked with her. I was her. I called a not just an assistant. I called myself her. Um, and it fails me now to think of it, but it was her personal manager, which I did all her
mhm,
travel and all that kind of stuff. Lifestyle manager. That was the title that someone at Law Mercier said that fit me. But yeah, she went on to private equity, and it was just we were a great combination to work with together. Um, at 75 years old, I'm sure I'd still be working for her, but I had an issue in 2019 that forced me to retire after 12 years, but we still remain very good friends. Um, my third role model, and I'm most proud that I produced this role model. That's my daughter, Raquel. I mean, she inspires me every day. I'm amazed. It just everything she does, and now she's my caregiver. You know, now that I'm in my senior time. Well, I'm a senior. You're
And
a
I'm a junior senior.
junior senior. And it's a perfect combination. And when I was saying that, I hate that I did not pick up on my mother's cooking. She sure did. And that, along with her paternal grandmother, it's like we don't like for any health anything, extra from exercising to just mental fitness and everything, and I appreciate her so much. I am so blessed. But those are my three top tier role models.
Okay, for me, well, obviously, I'm gonna keep it easy to say that she already brought up my grandmothers, both of them, my maternal and my paternal grandmother. My maternal grandmother is a little bit country, and my paternal grandmother was a little bit rock and roll, in so much as that she was the educated, far educated one. She, went to Prairie View University. She was a teacher. She home ec, English, all of these different things that she did through her education. She was a heavily educated woman, so she knew the importance of getting your education. But she's from
Very
Louisiana,
social. Mm-hmm.
near Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I know all my Creole and Cajun cooking comes from her. On my country, my
Kern,
my
Calvert, Red Hill,
Red Hill, Texas.
Texas.
Country cooking comes from my maternal grandmother, and love of travel, work ethic, all the things that she imparted in my mom was therefore put into me. Everything that my grandparents on the other side put into my dad was put into me. So I
The
have a
best of both worlds.
very solid foundation with both my grandparents and my parents, and so that's that first set. Also, of course, my mother, just because that's my best friend. That's been my best friend my entire life. Um, when I was a little girl, I remember being a little girl, kicking it with her, and she got me whatever I wanted to get. We read together, traveled together, did all these things together. She's been my lifelong best friend. When parents like to say that they're not one of your little friends, well, I'm one of her little friends,
That's right.
and
That's right.
she's one of my friends. So,
You
but I
can
did,
do it.
you
You
can
can
do
do
it,
it.
and I did take advantage of it. I always still was respectful. She still was my mother the whole time, but I mean, we still got along. We did fun things together, and we talked about everything. I don't feel like I missed out on any information. Maybe we got stuff in
Sometimes it was
books.
just too much.
Maybe I got stuff in books that I wanted to converse about, or whatever the case, because I would read way adult books, like way above my pay grade. But it was like
Age grade, baby. Yeah,
pay
yeah,
grade. No,
yeah.
I said pay grade on
Okay,
purpose, but it
okay.
was like way above. But I just I just don't think I ever missed out on any information or necessary information that I would need, like as far as cycles. And most recently, I've been beginning having talks with people about perimenopause, menopause, things of that nature. I've seen her, go through these stages, and it's no mystery to me.
As an example, but you knew the things, the what and the what nots to do. Yeah.
Right. And second, outside of the familial,
Mhm.
is Myoshia Boykin. Now, to me, she's a mentor in business and just in life in general. She's an amazing woman who has like the best outlook on life, a wonderful personality. She's bubbly, she's friendly. You would be like, oh, that's the girl next door type of shit, but she's a multimillionaire. So this is about her business. She owns uh, Antech Solutions LLC, and she's a woman in STEM. And with that being said, it's like to see women prosper in businesses that are with science and technology is just, fantastic. It's already an industry that we are underrepresented in, and then for her to not only get in it but to just thrive in it and just be a wonderful resource for me for mentorship for a couple of different things that I'm trying to do, and approaching her and going up to her and utilizing our not only our friendship but just my respect for her as a black woman business owner. I'm able to get a lot of good information out of her, and I really appreciate that. So she's a role model for me. And the last one is multi-tier because I wrote down all the people. I've always been kind of big into maintaining wellness. In other words, to be able to keep moving, to keep your physicality to up to par, to be able to still be fit, to not have to always go to the doctor, to be able to not maybe on a whole bunch of medications if you possibly can or whatever. So I ended up really working on trying to follow and look at and take note of a lot of different uh, older lady physical specimens and what it is that they've done to keep themselves up and moving and going um, and so I'm gonna list them out just really quick. So Chef Bebette Davis, she's known for her impressive fitness journey and vegan culinary expertise. Ernestine Shepherd, the world's oldest female bodybuilder. um, Linda Wood Hoyt, a champion bodybuilder. Um, Ellen Ector, fitness trainer and motivator. Annette Larkins, a raw food enthusiast who credits her diet for her youthful vitality. Ida Keeling, a centenarian sprinter who took up running in her late 80s. I mean, late 60s, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wendy Ida, a fitness expert and life coach advocating for health and fitness in later life. Olga Kotelko, a master athlete who took up track and field in her 70s. Ruby Carter Pikes, a bodybuilder who started competing in her 70s and things of that nature. So um, I've got Yolanda Holder and Jatola. These
Yeah.
are, yeah, Jet. These are like personal friends who have always inspired me to keep moving as well. Yolanda Holder is a world record race walker, speed walker. She's done, I don't even know how many miles at this point, but she's a friend of mine. And Jatola Jet, as we call her, because she is jetting around everything. That's my favorite Jamaican
Mhm.
runner. And she just continues. She's done so many Boston marathons. I can't even call it. But I remember her even before qualifying, trying to qualify for her first one, and it was everything she puts her mental, physical mind to, she's gonna do it. So from uh, raw, vegan, vegetarian,
Mhm.
pescatarian, eating, healthier eating, so that you feed your body good food, um, to where you don't have to rely so hard on uh, medical intervention, Western medical intervention. And I always say that when I would make meatless food, and Mama would come by the house
I
and
gotta tell you that she made some hot dogs, right?
yeah,
And I'm like,
vegan
oh,
hot
okay,
dogs,
okay.
vegan
Chili
chili dogs.
dogs,
So the
yeah.
vegan hot dog, the vegan meat, and the vegan chili. Okay,
Oh my God.
vegan cheese. Yeah,
I I made a happy plate. I ate it all. It was so good. You couldn't tell the difference.
you know.
I know she's trying to and it'll happen. Well, one thing I remember was so funny. She had posted on Facebook a Philly
Mm-hmm.
cheesesteak. So I texted her and said, "Oh, so what did you use for the steak, for the meat?" And she said, porter
Portobello mushrooms.
portobello mushroom. And I said, "Ew." And she wrote back, "Well, if you expect for me to take care of you when you get older, you're gonna learn to love it." And that's 100% facts. Uh, and like I said, I mentioned her about being a caregiver. She's always been a caregiver,
We're gonna make it official
but we're
now that
making it.
yeah,
We're gonna
and
make it
that's one of the
official.
things we'll eventually talk about is becoming your parents' caregivers
Yeah, for the
for the
boomers.
boomers,
Hmm.
and when when you have the ability to be with them and not necessarily be living out of state, be worrying about a home or any
Hmm.
kind of thing like that. So we're gonna do that.
Yeah. Bless, bless, bless.
So, what role models do you guys have? Hit us in the comments. You can also catch us on TikTok, and of course, like, share, follow, and let us know some of the role models that you have.